bright idea. Let's give it one more round of applause for the team. Right? Now, for those of you who do not know me, I am the community manager. My name is Kay Ross. I'm the community manager with Stage 32, which is the largest online global network for film and television professionals. But I'm also a writer, producer, actor, founder of Owl Echo Entertainment. Tonight I am just a humble champion for independent film. I'm so pleased to be able to speak with the filmmakers of Zoomers this evening. First and foremost, allow me to introduce the co-producer, Priscilla Boychap. Please come on, Priscilla. And while you're making your way down, we are also joined tonight by the executive producer, the director, Dylan Chow. Good. Take a seat, grab a microphone, let's get settled in. Runaway water bottle.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming today.
Good job, Dylan.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Well, I wanted to start by saying, first off, what an inspiring film, and I think it's always a little more impactful when you know that it's based on true events. But I would love to hear from you guys how you got attached to this film, and why you felt so compelled that this story would be told.
I was born in Burma and I grew up in here, so 2021, a lot of things happening in my country. So I would like to share this story to make awareness internationally. So I was thinking, I'm actor, I'm director, so I just want to be, awareness is really important for me and for my community as well. But we did a lot of protests in LA, downtown, Santa Monica, Hollywood, Highland. We do what I can for awareness. So at the same time, I'm thinking about, I should do something about our country, our people. So maybe I should shoot movie to make awareness internationally to United States, Europe, and Asia. That is get into my mind to do this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Priscilla, I didn't know, clearly you both have had that chance to work together on this project, but have you worked together on previous projects? What has compelled you to, as we'll say to you, to microphone, we can go for it. But yeah, how did you guys partner on this project?
Well, first of all, hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We're so happy to see you guys here. Working with Dylan, it's been a journey, and same, I also was born in Burma, but I came to the US as a child, baby actually. So I am very Americanized. So as far as us working together, you know, I'm an actor here in LA as well, and that's how we met. We met on set. It's the funniest story. We were on set for some commercial, and we were in a big auditorium like this, and I was on one end, he was on the other, and the director yelled, "Cut." I looked over, and I was like, oh, he's Burmese. I need to go ask him. So I don't know what it was, but I looked over, and I was like, he's Burmese. I need to go find out. So that's kind of where our journey started, and it's been a few years, and when he asked me to be a part of this, I was just like, no question, let's do it.
I love that, and what an LA story. I was particularly compelled by the fact not only that it's a true story, but that you decided to do chapters, and within those chapters do a reenactment. I would love to know a little bit about why you felt it was important to do a reenactment as opposed to like a documentary or a full fictionalization. Like, what really drove you to do this version?
So I talked to the writer. First, we went to documentary, and she decided to write the story. So she interviewed a lot of real people. Past 2 years, we worked on this project for over 2 year. We shot it this year. We wrote the story for 2 year, and she just wanted to like, based on true story. I already mentioned our documentary. She said let's do the feature. That's why we just did a feature, and then we have a lot of things to talk about in the story. We have 7 character, and documentary is gonna be too long. So she said let's do the feature to make it, like 2 hour. Actually, this is for 2 hour movie, and we just make it short for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70 minutes. Yeah,
It's
we
okay.
shot it for 2 hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you actually shoot it in Myanmar?
Yeah, we went to the Myanmar border. Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, it's very dangerous. Myanmar border is not safe for us, especially where I'm Burmese American, and they can arrest us, right away. And even though we sleeping at Myanmar borderline, we cannot let them know all the crew where we are exactly. Every single night, we couldn't stay in one place. We have to move around to sleep, and then especially our footage is really important. Whatever they wanted, they will kill off first, and then they will get the data. So what we did is we hide the data as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and then every single night we can hear bombing and shooting gun, and me and her, we jet lag also, and
I bet.
very tiring. We shot in outdoor in April, Myanmar borderline. It's a summertime. It's 104, 105, and then we shoot in middle of nowhere. There's no bathroom.
Oh.
Especially for her. I don't know what to I don't know. Maybe you should say something about
Yeah, the
it.
story has taken a turn for the worst.
Well, I mean, actually, I'm glad you brought it up because that's the reality. We were here in the U.S. We are so privileged. We have to use the restroom. It's right there. And earlier I had said I'm very Americanized, but going on this journey to film this, it was incredible, and it really opened my eyes to seeing what life is like outside of our little bubble of, especially LA. LA is super glitz and glam, whatever, but I remember one of our, we saw it a lot in the film, the remote locations, like it was remote. It looked exactly as you saw it, and it just, I don't know, I come back and I say these things coming from a privileged place, but seeing that with your own eyes, it just really makes you want to fight harder and do things like this where it's more of a global scale. Media, entertainment is one of like the biggest platforms, and the best way to get the story out about our country and the situation going on is the best way to do it is through media. And so it was an intense but incredibly eye-opening experience.
Yeah. Just as a fellow filmmaker, I have to ask, 'cause there's always that moment on set where you're like, oh, what have I gotten myself into? So I'd love for you to just tell us that one story of the biggest challenge that you overcame. It could be in post-production, could be in production.
The challenge thing is the Myanmar border. We don't have any permit, so we have to shoot it so fast, and we couldn't rehearsal a lot of things. So what we have to do is we have to do coaching by Zoom from here. We have to wake up every day. It's like 6 in the morning. In Myanmar border, it's at nighttime. All the actor in here, they are not actors. They are real people. They're fighting for our country. So they try the best, and we do Zoom coaching for like over a month. So we started 6 in the morning in early time. We finished sometime 10, 11 a.m. I really appreciate it. My friends act again, coaching for this movie. Really appreciate it from here. And then my actor friend who live in New York, Okamima, he also coached for all my actor. I really appreciate it. That helped a lot because on location we don't really have time to coach or anything. We have to shoot and go.
Yeah. Oh, then I'm so glad you answered that question about casting, because it was the back of my mind going, so how did you work with your actors before you got to the border that you couldn't stay at permanently anyway? But man, Zoom really has just enabled all of us to work in a global platform now. And I noticed that even in the film, there's that theme of technology that will help to elevate that signal. I was just curious if there was more to that, whether your audience using technology to help spread that word, or even the real life warriors who can use that technology. yeah, how does technology play a role?
I think that social media is really important to make awareness. I think that through media, so I also submitting this movie in film festival as well, and I try to screen in the whole United States, Europe, and Asia. So to that is, to make this movie awareness and of people what is going on exactly in Burma and borderline, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic idea. I'm curious, just because, again, as a filmmaker, I feel like there was also this beautiful bookend, right? We kind of start with this one character and we end with that same character. I'm curious why you decided to anchor on that particular character, even though it's Lyndon who kind of sends out the signal, and seeing the two of them separate. Yeah, what was the kind of the decision behind making him the anchor?
We have 7 characters. We think that Jojo is a hero in this movie, and he throughout the movie he helping a lot of things, and he's a leader also, and then he also joined the commando, army team because that's why we show a lot of he's shooting Asher gun. He know how to shoot it too because he got trained also at the border. So, and the storyline is we want to ending with him. He's the most important character in the whole movie. So the reason is why he going back to Burma and fighting back to the Myanmar army. This is the message we want to give it to them, to the audience. That's why at the end he went back to Myanmar.
I love that, especially considering that's exactly where we are as an audience, right? We know that there's someone currently fighting, and we also know that we have a voice outside. I'm just gonna real quick fun notes right quick because I did have a chance to watch this film earlier, but I had to stop and wipe my eyes a bit. So if you have a spare hanky, let me know. I particularly love the moment, and I think we all heard the giant when the poor doctor passed. I have to ask for my own information. 1, is it true? And 2, what is kind of the importance of the doctors in this setup? Because I feel like they're so integral, as much as we talk about the fighters, but man, without those doctors, how can we possibly be helpful to the people who are fighting?
Because I'm talking a lot, I like to talk.
But yeah, just is the doctor's story also from real life, but also how do the doctors play a role in all this?
And doctor also important role in this movie because he helping he's an orphan kid also, and his parent got killed. He was really young by the army, so that's why he doesn't wanna stay in a city anymore because he was orphanage, and he doesn't have any parents. So the only thing is he just go to the forest help the other kid because he grew up there. He know the feeling of how is grow up with but without the parents. So that's the reason he want to help all the kids. At the same time, shit happened, and he got killed. I don't know what to tell. Yeah, this story is hitting me so much, especially the doctor character. Every time I watch this movie, I was crying because it's true also too. So we interview the people, the writer. So it's hard.
Having a moment?
I just want to add on earlier, Dylan had mentioned that a lot of the cast, they're not actors, as you said. I just want to reiterate, these are real people that are in the CDM, and they are like, he said that the last actor, Jojo, he knows how to shoot guns. Like, I met all of these actors. These are the most humble, hardworking kids. They're literally kids. They're in their early 20s, mid 20s, and I would have a lot of conversations during downtime when it wasn't their scene, and just getting to know them as people. And it just for me, being here and working with Dylan, it's even more important that we continue to do stuff like this to bring awareness for people like them that are it's risky for them to even be on screen. They're there, we're here. You can track anybody. It's so easy. Earlier you mentioned something about tech, and so it was very risky for them. And I remember specifically the character who he played, the doctor. He didn't even speak English. I'm like 10% fluent in Burmese language, so it was very interesting to watch us try to interact with each other. But you know, it was very personal for us to be there, to be with people that are from our country, and we get to go home, and then they, you know, they have to stay there, and they don't know what's going on, and so it's very emotional sometimes. Even now, like, you know, when we talk about it, these scenes, these people, these, just watching it, everything, it's incredibly it hits home like no other.
Going back to story for a minute, just because I love this idea that kind of what you're presenting very much had structure ahead of time. Clearly you know what's going on. Clearly you can even do not just research, but talk directly to the people who were there. But I'm curious, as a filmmaker, what you were actually able to prepare ahead of time, storyboarding, you know, not even just securing locations, but like making a plan, knowing that the plan is gonna get, you know, skirted and you have to go off course. So what plans could you make ahead of time, and how did you plan to go off course and make it happen?
We cannot plan anything.
Not
We
even the
cannot
shots.
plan anything. I went to Myanmar border on December, location scouting, and that place, that actor, because you know they live in Myanmar border, they cannot go whatever they want because they don't have passport, they don't have ID. They just left from the city with the one clothes. They don't even have ID. So I was shooting in different place, and they couldn't, you know, like come to the location I want to shoot. So that is the plan first on December, and I came back here on January, and then I talked to the actor. Do you guys go to this location? You know, I can provide transportation, whatever you guys want to come over in that place. They can't. So, and no location pretty much. So when I arrived there, we just location scouting within 2 days, and then we just shot.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
No storyboard, because we cannot plan anything out. The only thing we can plan for actor, for coaching thing and script, you know, for the actor, what you have to say in a scene. And a wardrobe, we can, of course we can, and then makeup. Yeah.
Did your actors ever go off book? Did they ever like improvise any of their lines?
Yeah, we did for the knitting also
Oh,
too,
yeah.
that's improvised. It's not on the script, and she's a makeup artist, and she also the, you know, running away from the city. So I know about her story and personally, so I just put it on her. She's very good at it also. She's an activist as well.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And I think it just adds to that mentality of like, even if you have internet connection, even if you have, you know, computers available to you, what are you gonna do with it? You know, how do you get creative and get that signal out? So yeah, I thought that was great. I know as a producer you must have stories. How did preparation go off rail for you?
Well, actually, as he said, so okay, you know, being so as he said, there's no storyboard, you know, there's no shot list. It was near impossible to get this film done. But I just want to give all due credit to our fierce leader here, because it's not easy dealing with the time difference, dealing with cast members who are not professional actors, dealing with location scouts who go MIA and you can't get a hold of them because they're in in Thailand and Myanmar border. So just even the fact that we land, I was there, he was there about 2 weeks before I did, so he was dealing with the cameras, with the crew that we would be shooting with, and so a lot of it was just winging it, knowing that we had the experience to get it done. And a lot of it was because we had built a foundation here, working on so many films, and you know, if one thing I always say about Dylan, if you need to get shit done, call Dylan. He will get shit done.
And just confirming, 2-camera setup, getting all the shots?
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Yeah, no.
How do you figure out?
Fellow filmmaker, I see you, I see you. No, and especially when you're, it's not, the term is run and gun, which is terrible in the situation, but I think it is totally applicable, because if you're on the fly and you've gotta get those shots, and they're beautiful, beautiful shots, but
Thank you.
I love that the beauty was mixed with the reality, and so you felt both, you know? All right, we are gonna wrap things up, and I know that all of you here know what you are capable of technologically, so I would love for you guys to share with us how we can help spread the word, tags on social media, pictures, video, how can we help you?
And then I have an Inlay Productions channel on Facebook, and I also post photo, trailer, the music video as well, and you guys can share also. And then Instagram, Facebook, tell everyone, your neighbor, your friends,
Yeah,
whoever you can, so to make awareness for our country and our people.
I love that. Any last words, Priscilla?
Sure. So I just want
Go for it.
I just want to say again, thank you all so much for coming to support us. It's been a wild journey. Like, we started this journey prior, like we filmed this in April, but we actually started doing fundraiser for it 6 months, 7 months prior, going to different states, doing shows, raising as much money as we could, because this is an independent film. This is not any sort of huge budget thing, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming, for showing up. A lot of the times, even if you don't know what's going on, just showing up means a lot. And I also want to say thank you to Dylan. I'm so proud of you for getting things done. I know it's not easy. I might cry too, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, really appreciate it. And I would like to say special thanks to my community, all my friends, my actor friends, my producer friends, and whoever showed up to this event. I really appreciate to every single one. You know, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. And then last thing, I wanna say thank you to my crew, cast and crew, and volunteer, the camera crew, and my host, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
And my dancer also too, Lena, he appreciate it. And then Sue as well for both singing a theme song. Yeah. If I miss anyone, forgive me. There are a lot of going on in my mind right now, so
And yet, got
I
it
hope
all
you
done.
understand.
And thank you all for sticking around. I have a feeling you're here for the drawing. Yes. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna pass off my microphone duties off to Minta, yes? Minta. Give it up for Mintas, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, my makeup might messed up, you know. So being Asian myself and also being a mother, so seeing the scene of the kid got killed, and even though it's not my country, but I absolutely care. So, all right, let's not be crying anymore. Check it out, right? Can I have everybody stand up
Just want to know.
and be an honor to everybody in Myanmar that passed away for Salafai on this street for 1 hour. Thank you very much, everyone. So let's get back to our scene, yeah? So thank you, Dylan, to make such a good movie and, you know, show all the country, third world country that we probably didn't know. Unfortunately, I'm from Thailand. I know all the time that Burma here and there, they really suffer. And thank you for your film that I can see now today. So, my name is Dylan Chow. I'm the business owner of MD Medical Spa, 2 locations in Beverly Hills and Huntington Beach. And also I having the root of Asian Revolution that is also helping for Asian community, to helping coming together and help each other. So right now I'm gonna do drawing some give. So first of all, can I make the Burma Economy winner actress May Yu to come out here and helping me out. So the first prize is going to be from MD Medical Spa, going to be a gift card for $500. Yes, go right ahead and let's tell us who are you and where are you from.
I came from Myanmar. My name is Miyu. Oh, thank you. When I started the movie, 1963. Now I'm 77 years old. Stay there. I'm waiting for everybody can go back to our country, make a movie, right? Now when we do get in my heart, very jumpy and I very difficult. I can't stand like that. I thought that the same thing everybody, right? Yeah. I'm so sorry for my country, but we hope. We have a lot of energy. We hope. May you end.
Yeah, let's draw out the first prize for $500 from MD Medical Spa.
Oh, yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the one that lucky? Deeper. Deeper! Do the Brenda.
I want to.
Uh-oh.
Pick it up.
I close my eyes. I choose one. It's a very good one. I cannot see it. Watching for me. The name is Tin Tin. 626-554-1846.
Tin Tin.
Tin Tin here. Tin Tin mà chị bảo là.
Counting
Tin Tin
number
is in here.
one.
Right here. Okay.
Second
Counting
time.
number
Don't be
two.
shy. She's right here. She's shy.
Where is she?
No. That's not her number.
Are you give up? Or you want to give it to someone else? Tin Tin.
Tintin.
It's the number of 116.
116.
All right, come on down here, sir. It's in the back.
No, we go in the country.
Oh, that's what I said. Tintin look like a man. All right,
Take it to Chinese.
perfect. So
We can go inside.
116. Oh, she's okay. So we can see you off the side.
Everybody,
Okay.
you get it. The number 116, Tin Tin. Instead of her, he can accept this one then.
Thank you very much. Thank you, baby. All right, the second prize, is going to be the Vegan Burma Kitchen owner. Can I please have Brian Gu come down here, please? So it's going to be two prizes. It's $100 go to his restaurant.
Nice.
I think that's me. What's the number on it?
Not yet.
We have her contact.
Let's Mr. Brian say
if
something
we want
to
to go, we
us,
have to,
yes.
work with her.
Thank you so much for coming.
We haven't gone up
This
there.
is a great honor to be one of the co-sponsor. It was, I haven't watched this movie before, but it was just, I was tearing up the whole time. As you guys see, there's a lot of things going on in our country. If you guys can support our country, I really, really can appreciate it. And a lot of people are young kids, very smart young kids, who are like not going through school, first year medical school, second year medical school. These kids are like dying like left and right because of the military. Government took over a few years ago. If you guys are not aware of it, you guys want to come to my restaurant, chat with me, I would tell you everything about it. If I can tell you guys a little bit about my restaurant. I opened it up about a year ago with the hope of people understanding what Burmese culture is and what Burmese food is all about. I don't take any profit for the restaurant. I have my own job, but I just do it just so that people are aware of what our culture is, cuisine is. Every profit that generates from this restaurant, I donate to whatever is needed. So if you guys are come join us, come dine in with us. You guys are supporting our country. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna be drawing two tickets, one for $100 each. So you guys have two people gonna win. And one more thing about my restaurant. My restaurant is in a Silver Lake area around like Koreatown. It's right off of 101. We started about a year ago, so I hope I can see you guys all. Thank you.
What's the name again?
It's called Bagan Burmese Kitchen. If you Google it, it will be there, and also we're on Yelp as well. Bagan Burmese Kitchen. And I'm gonna be passing out the business card when you guys leave or you guys can grab a business card. Whoever get the card from today, I'll be giving a 10% off dine-in. Usually we just give only online order dine-in. Online order 10% off. But with the business card, depends on today. If you guys just mention Zoomers when you guys go to the restaurant, I'll be giving out 10% off. Dine-in.
What time you close?
Okay, I'll be picking up two.
Alright, two.
What time you close?
We open daily, actually 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, all
11 a.m. to 9
question,
p.m.
we're gonna meet him outside and then gonna draw the card right now for 200 to, 100 for
100,
two.
the first 100 right now.
Okay.
It's kind of smear, but. Go that one, go that one.
Are you here? Go that, okay. Perfect. We will meet you on the side, okay? One more, please. Sorry, guys, we got to wrap up. If not, we're gonna get kicked out.
Desha, number 231.
Oh. Yeah.
Desha, there's no last name on it.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much. And let's see each other outside, for his business card and 10% off for everybody here.
Thank you
And
so much,
20% off from MD Medical Spa. Woo-hoo! Thank you very much, guys.